Alright guys, so the stream is live. Carlos and Jason are here, but for some reason I can't hear them anymore. There we go. Oh, you guys muted yourselves. That's how it worked. Nice, you guys are smart.
We were quiet.
Oh, okay. Well, so the camera angle right now is a little bit different tonight because I got a different monitor and like, yeah, it's like way up here now. So I got to figure something out because this isn't really my favorite because like it's super awkward to look up there and talk to you guys now, but I guess I'll try my best. We don't really use the face cam that much though. Let's see. Tonight is Cryo-Chillz coolant testing. Spinsicle? Is that what that is? Spinsicle? Okay, Spinsicle. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? How are you, man? You guys ready to test this coolant? We got the cherry red. We got cherry red and we got silver. We're gonna be doing it's UV. It's UV cherry red. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in there. Oh, yeah, it's spin cycle. I see. So if you guys wanted to like check this out, so like, yeah, people were like saying like, so this I was just shaking it up a bit. So some of it has fallen out. Like, let's see if it. So you can see it at the bottom there. But like that's what this stuff. I'm pretty sure View even does the same thing. Like it falls out. But like you shake it back up, and the thing is that's supposed to all go back in. And I guess like all I'm worried about with this stuff is that your system's pump, your loop's pump has enough power to do that if you were to let it fall out that much. So like I'm wondering if it's probably like just fine in a system like mine because I never turn the pump off, or the system off. Although I'm thinking that if it doesn't have enough flow rate that it'll just fall out itself like on its own. So we're gonna find out because I have a mock loop. We'll switch cameras here. Yeah, that'll work. And you what?
I have a theory.
You have a theory. Okay.
Yes.
Ethereum.
This fluid, from what it's made out of, is similar to, from what I understand, Aurora 2.
Yeah.
And those fluids, from what I also understand, people who leave their systems on 24/7 have less problems out of fluids.
Yeah, dude. Daniel Cannon just got done making a video about his old system and it had Aurora in it for like 3 years or whatever he said. Like, I was like, what? So like,
because he ran it 24/7, right?
I think so. And like I said, for a system, what's up, Alex? Alex is in here. Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. I got this mock loop here. So all this is a D5. We got like you guys seen the coolant mixer if you watched the dye testing stream. We just got a D5 on a reservoir, and then I've got an Alpha Cool Nexos Rad here, just a 280 with some fans. I did that because this D5 is stuck at 100%, so I kind of broke it a little bit. It still works, but it's half broken. But at 100%, it actually adds a little bit of heat to the loop. It does actually get warm. So, which is good though, because I think it'll make the test more realistic, because your coolant ain't going to be room temperature all the time, like if you use your computer. So I figure that's all right. But we got the radiator with fans on there to cool it off. So I felt the tubes earlier when I was running like the blitz through it and stuff, and it seemed pretty legit, like a real loop. Just the fact that the heat source is a pump and not a CPU or anything. So we do have a CPU block here though. Obviously, there's no CPU under it. You can imagine one though. I'm imagining a 7980 XE or whatever that is. That's what's under there, guys.
You mean the broken one?
No.
You mean the one that you
Here.
sent me that's broken?
Here, guys. I still haven't sent it out yet, but
Then when would I received the broken one?
we're cooling Carlos's i7.
Are you just gonna put the box underneath it?
It's like at an awkward angle, so like. Here,
Now it just looks like it says Kobe.
Kobe. Yeah, I don't. There, it's close enough. I want you guys to see the block because it has LEDs in it, but it's soft. I don't like soft. Like I really don't mess around with soft tubing that much, and I don't like it. It's for sure going to thermal. We're gonna be able to get a good overclock out of this, dude. We delidded it. It's gonna be good.
I'll let you know when I get it.
No, I'm testing it right now, dude.
Oh, you're testing it right now? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it set up.
Is that invisible motherboard you got there?
You just don't see it, I think, is all. I see it, dude.
Oh, yeah, I don't see it on
I
my
got like
screen.
that EVGA X209, that new one. The dark side one, yeah.
Jesus, that's bad.
Yeah. So I think we can just go ahead and do this. I don't know. We got peoples in here. Anyone know incompatibilities with metal? I asked Hank earlier this week about aluminum, and he said he was going to ask the guy, and he hasn't got back to me yet. So is Hank here?
It's not going to work that way.
Yeah, I bet it doesn't work with aluminum. I wouldn't try it at least.
I mean, it would be interesting. See, I was gonna say, could you get like a mock-up of an aluminum rig?
Do you want like I could get just like a yeah, I guess.
I mean,
I would
because
imagine.
3-5 on samples, yeah.
Well, I would imagine that this stuff is similar to like any of the other fluids in this line, and if you look at all the other brands that make fluids that are similar to this, they all pretty much say do not use an aluminum. I mean, Butte not to be used.
Yeah.
Mayhem's pastels are not like especially the rads. Like I wouldn't use anything that has, from what I understand, this has propylene glycol in it.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
And stuff from what I got from the owner of the.
Well, propylene glycol is like I said, what they put in vape juice, dude.
Exactly.
What's up, Will? Dude, Will finally made a stream. Guys, Will's here. Everybody say hi, Will.
Hello, Will.
I don't know. We can keep talking, but I figure we're getting enough people in here. They probably want to see me just pour this stuff in, and let's get this show on the road.
We got 18 people on Facebook.
8 on Facebook? My restream chat must update slowly because it only shows 17 people total.
Dude, yeah, it's got.
Yeah, we got quite a bit of people in here today.
Daniel told you it's fine with aluminum. Okay. Well, like I said, I asked Hank, so I'll definitely double check that. But sounds like somebody has already asked.
Yeah, Marcus says that. I guess Daniel told him that it was fine with aluminum.
Yeah, Daniel's the UFO Technologies guy, then I assume.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I haven't talked to him, so I wouldn't know.
He's the end all of all of it, I guess.
I would still see if you can mock up like an aluminum.
Yeah, and try that too. Like, I mean, if I really was like gonna go all for this coolant, I would want to test it with as many different systems as I could. But I'm gonna pour this in there. It says to shake it vigorously before you put it in. So we'll double make sure I've been shaking it. But there's nothing on the bottom. So
I don't think that's what he's getting buff from.
But
so this is UV cherry red. And it's going in.
Laugh with the cat buses and just goes everywhere.
It didn't. I'm in the future, you guys.
That's right. I keep forgetting that.
No, there's just a delay.
From what I understand, the stuff is really thick. By the way, back to aluminum.
Why does it
propylene glycol is in vapes, and vapes use aluminum as like housing stuff. So
yeah,
and it should be fine.
Doesn't the coolant from this angle kind of look like you remember Ghostbusters?
That's what somebody said. I had it out. Like I was showing my dad last night, and some other people were like, "Yeah, that looks like the Ghostbusters slime." So here we go, boys and girls. You ready?
Yes.
We're gonna turn it on. Here we go.
You don't, Matt. I've realized you don't like zoom ins.
I don't like zoom ins.
You don't like to have the camera any closer.
The UV is
actually. I mean, I can.
It's kind of bright.
It hasn't hit mine yet.
Oh, this pump likes to get air, or this loop likes to get airlocked. So.
Oh, nice.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it airlocks a little bit. Yeah, once you start it up again, it pushes it out. There we go, boys and girls. Now it's going. Check it out.
The UV effect looks like it could be really good. We'll have to see that in the dark.
I can turn off the lights.
Get spicy.
Now, my curious thing would be is how are you doing like actual testing of this? Are you gonna leave the loop off?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this thing going now. So I was gonna explain the loop a little bit. Let me turn off the white LEDs. So they said it's not very UV effective, and it is a little bit. I think it's a lot like View, and I think it's just so thick. Just like a UV pass out, like transparent UVs like seem to glow almost, but like something thick like this is like not that.
It's more of a pink color because that's
Yeah.
what red usually is.
Let me try doing. My computer's gonna do the same thing though, but there we go. We'll leave it on that. I don't know. Do you guys want the lights off for a while? Or we can leave it.
Whatever.
Jesus, dude, there's 24 people on
Now
Facebook.
that's bright.
Nice.
That's really
Yes.
bright.
Wow.
I turn the lights back on. It's easier to see the actual coolant going through there. It does look pretty cool. Like I'll bring the camera up here closer, I guess. We'll just go like this, and we'll get kind of close.
I really like them.
So there's still a lot of bubbles up at the top there, so it kind of looks dumb up there in my
moves
opinion.
a
But
lot in that res.
yeah, it really does.
Well, that's moving a lot more than View did.
This loop isn't that crazy though. Like,
The
so we'll go over the loop here. So as you guys see right here, cooling our i7 7820X right there is a Bits Power Summit EF RGB block, and it was brand new. It had never been used. I mean, it's not brand new. I've had it for like 3 months or something, but I never used it, so it's technically brand new. The radiator here is an AlphaCool Nexus one. It was a scratch and dent guy, but it was like one from the Ice Wolf, so for a GPU. So this guy was like cleaned in the factory, and then today I cleaned it and I blitzed the entire loop. I think I said right away that's just an EKD5. That's supposed to be PWM, but it's not. It's just 100%, so it's cool. And then just the Bits Power reservoir. So pretty simple loop. However, I think it should suffice for testing. I think it'll be all right. If I just leave this running, I'll probably go put this out in my shop after tonight because I don't really want to listen to that pump all the time. But yeah, with the pump at 100%, this stuff really does move. So like I guess it would have been nicer. I guess for like full testing, what I should have done is actually had a PWM pump and let it just sit there, and I could try different speeds like for a week, keep it at 100%, see how long, if it falls out in a week, and then like test it at 75% for another week. Am I the only one on Twitch? I don't know, VSG. Oh, Jason comments. Daniel told me it's fine with all metals. Okay, cool. Thanks, Marcus. Elliot's here.
Ooh, Elliot.
Gain of so yeah. Even thermal. Yeah, for mixed metals doesn't do that great. I don't know about thermal takes fluid in general, but I guess I'm just not gonna. I'm not pointing fingers. I don't like to.
Who asked about thermal takes fluid?
No, Elliot pointed out that Thermaltake says their fluids are for all or for any metals or for mixed metals even, like you can put it in mixed metal loops maybe even, which that's just a bad idea. This is all copper, and the block is nickel plated copper. So as far as metals go, it should be just fine. We got some like random XSPC fittings and some other EK ones, but they're all just nickel plated. So
I don't know. I'd still feel like if this is made out of stuff similar to the stuff in a vape.
what if I, since this is useless tonight, what if I go like this? No, actually it's a bad angle. I was gonna use that, but the top down is fine. Because I figured we got it poured in there, so I was just gonna talk about the coolant and stuff, and we got Elliot in here too, and he's the one who helped with all the view stuff, or did all of it. I'm not for sure on how that worked out. Yep. So I don't know. It's a new 3D UFO Technologies Cryo-Chills coolant's a new 3D coolant. So like I said, View's another 3D coolant. Mayhem's Aurora is also a 3D coolant, and all of them. I mean, like we were saying at the beginning of the stream, Daniel Cannon Singularity Computers just got back a loop that had Aurora running in it for. Did he say, was it just over a year, or was it actually 3 years?
3 years, I believe.
Wow. Yeah. So he had Aurora running in there for 3 years, and it was fine. And Aurora, I would never recommend for anyone to use as a 24/7 coolant, but I guess if you do it right, it works too.
The only thing about this running in aluminum and him saying it'd be fine with aluminum is
yeah, Elliot.
The stuff used for glitter, the stuff to make that swirl effect happen, is made out of some sort of type of metal that's not necessarily.
I thought it was mica.
what I understand. Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
thought it's chunks like mica. Well, I mean, not chunks. They're like
that's still
minuscule.
mica.
Yeah,
That's still
no, it
mica.
is. No, but that's what I was saying. I thought it was mica. Elliot would know. I don't know what's in
Pretty sure
view,
it is mica.
but I'm pretty sure in this stuff it's mica. Um, but Mayhem's is also working on a new 3D coolant. I don't know when or what's up with that right now. Not really
Who's?
much.
Mayhem's.
Mayhem's is going to come out with a 3D coolant too. Yeah, that's what I was going to say with like what Elliot was saying. I think that's going to be the case with this stuff. I wouldn't probably put it in a loop where like you struggle with getting good flow, because I think that's where it's gonna like the problem's gonna be, because like this stuff does fall out. Like I mean, and I'm pretty sure Elliot knows the view stuff does too.
Any restrictions?
But it's just about getting enough force to have it reassimilate in the coolant. But if you don't have enough flow, then it'll settle out and your pump will never be able to get it back in. So that's when
This
you're gonna
one
get a
is.
bunch
Yeah,
of
it just commented.
it is titanium dioxide coated mica. Okay.
Is it mica?
You take a torch and heat up the coolant? Um, I guess I could, but I'd need like a jar,
The other thing
a
is
metal
that
cup.
Mayhem's is titanium and tin. This is titanium dioxide coated mica, and View isn't mica at all. It's using something else.
Okay.
He's probably not going to divulge that, but the thing is those metals are probably very unlikely to be compatible with aluminum. It's why I have reserves on anybody using this with aluminum.
Okay. No, fair enough. Like we got it in, and I was like, I'll test it out. So here we are. Hey everybody, we're testing it. It's not in my PC. I won't put it in my PC yet. I don't know. That's just I mean that's what I feel like with any new coolant, whether it be a 3D coolant or not. If it's a brand new coolant on the market and there's like no like actual people that are like they've actually run a bunch of freaking tests on it for long periods of time, I'm not gonna trust it until like I see it for myself, either with all the users out there that try it out, or just like I'm doing right now. I'll let this run as long as I can. Hopefully, I don't need the parts for anything. I don't think I will.
Sounds like
So
a party in the background, Matt.
Yeah, dude,
yeah,
that's so
that's
loud.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, the new
Let me,
VSG28 said the new Mayhem's coolant is
sweet test loop, Elliot. It's like a Frankenstein loop and a half, dude.
Yeah.
Because this was a scratch and dent. Like I think this might have been used, this radiator, um, but I don't know. It'll work. It's a fine radiator.
VSG said that the Mayhem's one, the newest one they're coming out with, or should be releasing soon, is probably what they've been working on, the 2D Nano.
Okay.
But I don't. It's not like this. Like Mayhem's is actually working on refining Aurora into a new version, from what I understand. Maybe I don't know how much work's going into it at the moment, but they are working on making it
179 more days to
better.
go.
So
Yeah, on definitely, man. I would love to just leave this running, like I said, as long as I possibly can. 'Cause that'll be like the judge or the real test is to see if it lasts that long.
well,
My only concern is that this loop is gonna work, just purely because the pump is always 100% and it's a really simple loop. We got one 280 rad. It's only 30 mil thick. I think maybe it's only like 26. I don't know. I didn't measure it. But we got a thin 280 and a CPU block. So there's really not much restriction, and the pump's going full bore all the time. So like, if this does fall out in here in this loop, then yeah, I'd probably have a hard time recommending it at all.
yeah, the top-down shot of my res looks really good. Like I can see like swirls moving around and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh
it looks
yeah,
a little crazy.
move it, I guess, a little bit.
Just give it a little shifting.
Graphene fluid looks awesome, but it's not an effect fluid like others. Okay. Yeah, Elliot kind of knows the most about this stuff, so if people want technical information, I'd probably talk to him. Because I'm just testing it. That's all I'm doing. I haven't talked to Daniel, the owner of UFO Technologies, so Hank has, and like I said, I've had him ask him some questions about it, but that's about as far as I've gotten.
Yeah,
One thing that I definitely know we can talk about is like loop preparation for stuff like this,
It looks so crazy from that angle.
because like even Elliot, I think, will tell you you definitely want to make sure your loop is super clean before you use anything like this. Oops, we got a little much in there.
Yeah, Eric was fussing about people like not realizing that you have to make sure your systems are properly prepped and everything. Anytime you're going to do a fluid that's something like this, or you're switching from one brand to another, make sure you clean everything, tear it down, hand wash. Just overkill clean will give you the best results.
Yeah. So like I said, I think I said at the beginning of the stream, I cleaned everything. The block was brand new. I've just had it sitting around, but there's never been anything run through it. Besides, I ran Blitz Part 1 today, as well as making sure the radiator is good and flush before I put it in here even. So we ran Blitz Part 1 for quite a while today, and then I flushed it out like 5 or 6 times with distilled. So with that being said, I hope that's clean enough. I figure this being used, it was scratch and dent, so I'm pretty sure it's used. And the reservoir and the pump were used, but I actually took all these parts apart and I cleaned those, everything that I could, as far as I could. So with that, I think it's kind of most like a practical loop in the sense that some things were dirty. We have one brand new part in there, so yeah, clean equals good, definitely.
Yep, he was just agreeing with what I was saying.
Yeah, actually, guys, we used up a good 2/3 or 3/4 of the bottle. I thought this was a liter, or is this only like 750? It doesn't say anywhere. The one thing I mean, I'm not gonna hate on the dude. Like I said, I don't have a problem with this coolant yet. But Daniel, if you're out there, you really gotta like talk to Garrett or something, because these like labels and stuff, we gotta work on some better branding, man. And just like labels on your bottles in general. But that's the least of my concern about a coolant, is if the bottle looks good. So, like I said, I ain't hating on it yet by any means. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a liter though. So,
It's
yeah.
supposed to be.
I guess my loop must use more than a liter. I think I always used. No, that's nuts. I swear to God, my loop. Oh, I think it's most. Oh, it's a 32-ounce bottle. Okay, thank you, Elliot. So, yeah, you might need 2 bottles. My loop with 2 360s and a 200 ml res like this and 3 blocks takes nearly a liter, but that's about it. U-line bottle. Oh yeah, that's what they are. I see. Makes sense. Elliot knows. I'm glad you stopped by tonight, Elliot. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for coming by, Elliot.
Yeah, definitely. You could pop in the Discord even if you wanted to chill and talk. We can bring you into the channel.
Yeah.
We
He's
have
probably
30
working.
people on Facebook, by the way.
I have 3.
30.
30.
Oh, that's good.
31.
My restream chat must like not work very like it tells me the total number of viewers at the top, but it says 31. No, this is made by UFO Technologies, Alan. It's UFO Technologies Cryo-Chills Coolant. There is a Singularity Computers res mount there though, so that's made by Singularity Computers, but not the coolant. No, I was talking about earlier how Singularity Computers has used Mayhem's Aurora long term and had it work just fine long term apparently, even though I've never recommended it as a long term coolant. Putting the silver in the loop. So I decided to do the UV red because it's supposed to be UV and it's like kind of UV. I can put, if there's new people in here, we can put the lights back on how I had them. So we'll turn off the RGB, just leave it on the UV. Turn off the lights. You can kind of see it. It's not super UV reactive. I don't know. Elliot would know how much success have you guys been getting with the UV in the view? Like I just feel like the coolant is so thick that it's probably hard to like get it to actually like glow a lot. I don't know.
It's probably because UV is very hard anyway.
How long will the leftover fluid last? Use it 6 months later? I don't know. I guess as far as I'm concerned, if you had a bottle laying around and you wanted to swap out your coolant, but you're gonna keep the same stuff, so use your leftovers. I would say as long as when you shake it up and it reassimilates, then it'd be fine. If it like doesn't, if the stuff fell out and it won't go back into the coolant, then yeah, definitely don't just throw it out. It's supposed to have a 3-year shelf life, I thought. Yeah, I don't know, Elaine. That's why I'm definitely testing it in just this mock loop. I mean, we got Carlos's i7 in here, but it'll be okay, I think. Yeah, my computer won't go down at least, so.
No thanks.
UFO Technologies custom builds. Oh, that's what its full name is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
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 Okay. Actually, it looks really good in UV, honestly.
Yeah, it looks alright. I don't think it looks too bad at all.
Bad.
They don't
If
have
only we could get the tube over near the UV and see how it looks in UV. Their blue, their cobalt blue, from what pictures I've seen, is very good in UV.
Is it Views or UFO Technologies?
The UFO Technologies.
Okay.
From what I've seen a bit.
I guess I should have grabbed blue then.
Well, UV is just a hard thing to do.
Yeah,
anyway.
I've never I've never actually been like that big of a fan of UV stuff anyway. Some people are. But for me, I just like white lighting in my case and then, you know, have whatever color coolant you want. Like this stuff is cool. The 3D coolant is definitely really cool, and if I find one that I trust completely, then sure, I'll put one in my system. But for now, I'm kind of just waiting and seeing what happens with all these 3D coolants. And like I said, I got this running, so that'll be my test for now. Lots of other people are testing View, and it seems like some people are doing pretty good with it. So I guess I'll just have to wait and see where that goes.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I can move.
Oh, see you later, man. Thanks for stopping in, Elliot. Definitely, and hit us up on Discord again, and we'll chill. But I'll let you know how the UFO stuff goes, man.
So I'm gonna have to cut it short myself.
Oh, it's all right. I figure we were kind of wrapping up anyways. We kind of covered everything. I think we got the stream schedule up there in the corner, and
Matt from Cable Mod just showed up.
Matt, when are you testing silver? I was just gonna let the red run as long as I could, and if it works out, I was gonna put the silver in my system. So that's what I was gonna say. I mean, here, do you want me to? I'll go get a glass. Like, do you guys want to see this? I mean, I don't know how much different it'll be in a glass. This bottle's pretty clear, but the silver does look really good. It's not UV though, and that's why I grabbed the red. It's UV cherry red.
All right, I'm gonna step out, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay, see you later, Jason. Thank you for stepping in.
Hey, just for giggles,
What's up?
would it be hard to heat some up? Just out of curiosity.
Like why? Like with a light? Like why?
Sure, with a lighter. I don't know.
I need like a metal cup of some sort.
Throw it on a boiler.
I don't have a boiler.
Oh, not a boiler. Throw it in a pan.
Why do we want to heat it up?
I don't know. Fire.
But you're not gonna. Are you gonna go fucking bring your? Sorry. Are you gonna go bring your lighter next to your loop and just start melting it?
I mean, you never know. Maybe I want to run this in my car.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a terrible idea. I think we're gonna stick to loops. View still running strong for David. Good. Definitely. Like I don't know. Like I said, people have been saying good things about UFO. People have been saying good things about View. There's been issues, I think, with both at the same time. So I don't know yet. Yeah, Matt. I'll be testing the silver at some point. Like I said, I want to see what happens with the red in this loop. We'll be running it as long as I can. We got your LEDs in there, of course, in the Mixmaster, so we're using that to show off the UV just a little bit ago. It's kind of UV, I guess. I'm not gonna blame your LEDs. Matt. I don't think it's the LEDs that make it so it's not like super. I think it's just the color like red pink isn't that bright of a UV as it is, and I just think that any 3D coolant isn't going to be the best UV coolant. Like not like a lime green transparent anything like that. Like that'll just glow crazy. But
I think it's the LEDs.
Matt's gonna come on Discord and kill you, Carlos. Just wait.
There goes discounts.
Yep. Bye.
Right.
But yeah, I was gonna say streaming schedule. So Sunday, New Year's Eve. Well, it'll be New Year's Eve afternoon, if that makes sense. We're gonna be doing Liam Lee PCO 11 loop planning. So what I'm gonna do is I've got all the parts picked out and stuff for a Liam Lee PCO 11 loop, and I'll be going what?
The regular
Oh,
one.
no, yeah, the regular one, not the ROG edition. So we're gonna be showing that. I'm just gonna show how I picked out the parts, and then I'll show you guys like how I just draw up a loop, so I get like an idea of how many fittings I need, as far as like angle adapters go. So I figured some of you guys would like that. I can make that more of a regular thing, to be honest, because we can just pick cases. Like you guys can just suggest cases, and it'll just take me like, I mean, it takes me a few hours usually.
I said nothing, Matt.
Yeah, he's pissed. No, it's definitely not that. No, it glowed a little bit. It's just the color and the coolant. So I don't know. I don't really care about UV stuff anyways. Even though I use cable mod wide beam UV ones, they're just I don't know. I've got UV. I can say it.
Cable mod's the way to go. I still gotta order all the cable
What
mods.
did Carlos? Carlos was blaming your LEDs, man.
I was not. No, I was not. Matt, don't believe Matt. This is really getting confusing.
But yeah, we got the loop planning, so we'll do the Lean PCO 11, but we can do whatever case you guys want. So definitely like either just like message me or whatever, or I'll make another poll and we can talk about different cases and how to plan a loop for them. After that, I think I'll have a spare pump for my dad, or I'm gonna be getting a new pump for my dad's loop this weekend. So I'm gonna be putting that in his loop, and I figure I'd just bring that over here to my place, and I can swap the pump out on stream for you guys and kind of show you. Let's see, he's had Mayhem's Blood Red running in there for since June, I think. So it's been at least 6 months. So I'll change out that coolant maybe with something or other. We'll figure out that. But we can show you guys how to swap out a pump and whatnot, drain your loop and flush it out. And I figured that might take 2 nights depending on what all I do with his loop. I also have an Aquero that I was going to put in his system. So like I could do that. I've never set up an Aquero, but I figure some people might be interested in
Do you
seeing
think,
how to set up
you
an
think you'll
Aquero.
probably do like a full cleaning?
Yeah, I could definitely do like a full cleaning and change the pump.
Like, yeah, with like block cleaning and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely, dude. We got 360s in there. Like I said, you'll just have to stop by the stream for that one on Sunday. Otherwise, I mean, it'll be on Facebook and then Twitch and YouTube, so you can always hit it up after. You don't always have to catch it live. Appreciate everyone who did stop in tonight and watched it live. I don't know how many we're up to because apparently my restream thing doesn't tell me accurate numbers. So
Apparently, it's gonna be a Pokemon battle. Apparently, Cable Mod's gonna attack me with the cable.
basic extension kit.
Yeah.
The critical hit. No, definitely. I won't hold you back, man. Get them, get them. But that's like the next streams, guys. I'm a little bit running out of ideas, but as far as I might be picking up some parts this weekend, so I might be starting on my test bench, my scratch build test bench idea. It just depends. I got to work out some things and some tools and supplies and how that'll all get purchased. But I'm working on like I said, a scratch build test bench, and that'd be really fun, and I'll definitely do that all on stream for you guys. So you guys can check that out. Oh, that's right, you do have a PCO 11. So yeah, you know how to do this, man. You can plan a loop just fine.
The ROG edition, I believe.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's got the custom resin there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have one planned for Saturday? No, sadly, I'm going to be out of town celebrating Christmas with the rest of my family on Saturday, guys. I'm sorry, so I won't be around.
Family.
I do have some people related to me, whether or not they like it or not. I don't know, but yeah. Oh wait, he said Sunday. Sorry, I read Saturday, but yeah, do you have a planned time for Sunday? Yeah, 3 p.m. Central, Standard Time. We're in Standard Time right now, not Daylight Savings Time. So we'll be streaming then. I'll be streaming the next day. I was gonna stream back-to-back streams because Tuesday nights don't work for me. But I like to do 2 streams during the week at least. And whenever I can, I just do a weekend stream. And since this week we only had one stream, tonight, just with Christmas and all, I figured I would get one on the weekend for you guys, and then we'll have one the very next day, on Monday, actual New Year's. So we'll we'll be hanging out a bunch soon. But definitely give me more ideas on Facebook, guys, for more streaming content. What you guys want to see? We've done quite a few different things now this past month. You guys can definitely like subscribe to us on YouTube, please, and follow us on Twitch. And like I said, there you can find all the past streams even. So I think Twitch will delete them after a while, but YouTube, they'll always be there. So check those things out. It's also always streamed in our group, Facebook group, PPCs Builders Club. Definitely check that out, guys. Jason linked it earlier. I'll link
Yeah,
the
it's still
Discord. Yeah, well, I can do it to all the channels, all the
Well,
all the
you know
channels.
what?
Link in the Discord for y'all. So hit us up on Discord. Oh no, don't wait. I put a slash at the end of that. That's not good. I think the first link's broken, guys. So
Professionalism, guys.
I'm spamming the good link. I spammed the good link. The first link I just linked won't work. It's got an extra forward slash. So hit up our Discord. I'm always hanging out in there. If you have ideas for another stream or what you guys just want to see, definitely just let me know. I can always, throw it by Hank and see what we can come up with. But I love bringing you guys more content that you like to see. I think tonight was a pretty good success. So I'll be keeping you guys updated on what happens with the Cryo-Chillz coolant, because that's what this is all about. I know it's kind of just dumb because we just filled the loop, but like I said, we talked about loop maintenance and whatnot, and I'll be going over more loop maintenance next week, hopefully. But with that being said, guys, I think I'll let you see my face one last time when I say goodbye.
Yeah,
So
I see that
yeah,
pretty face.
the pretty not quite, but yeah, I am heading off for the night. But hit us up on Sunday, guys, and Monday and Thursday. I'll be here at the time specified, 3 p.m., 7 p.m., and 7 p.m. So y'all have a good night. I really appreciate everyone who stopped in and watched the show tonight. Matt was here. Elliot was here. We got a bunch of people. Will finally made a stream. Thanks for joining in, Darren. But like I said, y'all have a good night, and I'll check you next week.